Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video, and today what we have for y'all is this gun. I'm pretty excited to show that case this one off. Real quick, just gotta give a huge shout out to the homie Dragon for hooking us up with this weapon. Real shout out to the boy. Do appreciate you, my man. Guys, we're gonna be going over the Hotfoot Teddy. This is definitely a must-have gun for all Moze players out there. This is a flamethrower that you can acquire over an arms race in the Stormblind complex located over on Pandora. This puppy definitely has a high chance to drop over in the critical thug area if you want to get this puppy really close to the actual boss room. So keep that in mind. The Hotfoot Teddy, obviously this thing only drops in fire. The longer you hold this the trigger on for this puppy, the more damage you're going to get out of it. It's going to max out at 90% after 4 seconds, and it's going to lock onto an enemy, and then it also is going to chain to nearby enemies, which is very, very nice. Obviously, you want to have this gun going the whole way and not let go of the trigger. So yeah, that's going to be what we're going to be trying to do here today. That being said, we're not going to spec into Forge, believe it or not. We're going to have a little bit of fun with our Bear Mother tree, get our Harmonious Havoc going along with our Fired Up, and then on top of that we're going to have Big Surplus, and then one into Biofuel and one into Really Big Guns, just so we can get further down into the tree and actually pick up Fired Up. Then here is our Bombs Max tree. Yeah, Scorching RPMs is totally not needed here because the way this gun chains and stuff. We're not even going to be hitting that many crits, so it's not even that worth it to spec into this one. Definitely want to get Specialist Bear just because, you know, I love my hammer downs, want them to be as strong as possible. And then Scrappy will be really, really good because we're going to be running around doing a lot of mobbing with this puppy. Obviously, you know, getting Forge and Click and some for the road would be really good for sure. But, you know, I want to go ahead and play around with a little bit of the purple tree rather than going with our traditional double capstone build. And just have a little bit of fun and mixing it up. Here is our red tree, you know what I'm saying, Max Drowning and Brass. And then, obviously, Short Fuse is the way of life, man. And this is the same typical Demolition Woman tree that we generally get. But, yeah, guys, with all that being shown, to go with our Harmonious Havoc, obviously we are going to get, you know, a bunch of fire weapons and fire old god. I don't really have any fire grenades, so I'm just going to roll with the recurring hex. It works wonders anyways. Weapon damage, splash damage, and weapon crit. Actually, you know, for this Blastmaster, this one wouldn't be as good because we're not going to be doing that much crit. But that's okay, dude. I mean, we're not going to be able to hit any Minesweeper shots, so, I mean, fuck it. Blastmaster is definitely the way you want with this setup for sure. But, yeah, anyways, though, guys, with all that being said, let's go ahead, get to cooking, get to roasting with our new Flamethrower, and let's go fuck up some of the endgame content. So, yeah, I'll see you guys over there. Alright, you guys, we're over here. Let's just get to cooking, hold this trigger down, let this thing get to its max ability, and let's see what this thing can do, bro. I really want to get this thing going, see if it can do some brute forcing. Going down, that's not what we want to do. We definitely want to not go down. Let this thing really get to work here, though, dude. Yeah, I mean, these armored, I mean, like, okay, so, like, I feel like this gun is going to be definitely fun, for sure, dude. I feel like, you know, the flamethrower style of weapons in this game have generally been a little underwhelming. Let me just be honest, right? Like, especially if we're looking at, I don't know, the fire sale musket. I never found that gun to be all that over, like, all that impressive. You know, I always thought the fire musket was kind of, you know. Although we did recently do a weapon review on the Icebreaker, and I actually felt like that cryo flamethrower was actually pretty good. To be honest, man. I mean, we're doing it's you know, it's performing relatively nicely, dude. Obviously, you know, Consecuts is definitely going to be pretty good. Maybe maybe any splash element would be really nice. For sure. Maybe Bear Burn could also be nice, you know, double down on your fire damage, which is obviously really good. You know, obviously, dude, we're gonna wreck flesh enemies, for sure. You know, armored enemies might pose a little bit more of a threat, a little bit more of an issue. That's all good, dude. That's all fine and dandy. Because whenever they get to flesh, yeah, dude, there's no hope for any of them. Because we're gonna cook them for sure. I mean, it's doing, I mean, you're seeing it putting in some respectable work. I mean, you know, slaughter select enemies are relatively tanky. I mean, they're not tankier than, like, you know, Guardian tank down enemies or anything like that. But, oh boy, dude, yeah, whenever we fucking rip off their armor, this thing is going to shred. Dude, honestly, with this gun, I feel like whenever we get to Wotan, I might actually switch over to a green monster. For sure. I feel like having a green monster will be really useful whenever we go fight Wotan. I don't think this thing is going to be able to quite brute force its way through Wotan's armor. Like some other guns. But, I mean, you're seeing this thing doing its chaining, bro. It locks on. It's serious, man. I really wish I wasn't cryoed right now, though. That'd be hella appreciated if we weren't cryoed. I mean, when this thing is at max damage, it can definitely shred for sure. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and head over to the Guardian Takedown, and I'll see you guys over there. Okay, guys, so we're over here now in the Guardian Takedown. Going against some of the tankiest enemies in the game. We're gonna see what this thing can do, man. I mean, this thing might struggle a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if it did struggle, just because these enemies, you know, they are quite tanky, especially the armored ones, you know. But with that being said, you know, if we can, I mean, as long as we can just, you know, remove their armor and just keep this trigger going, bro, we will be a-okay, and we will be alright, dude. We'll be messing up everything. I mean, yeah, this is definitely probably the best flamethrower type of weapon in the game. I don't see how the musket can hold a candle to this gun. At all. It's the musket. But, I mean, this thing's definitely performing, you know, pretty good, dude. I mean, that's generally how it goes in this game, dude. Most DLC weapons perform generally pretty fucking well in this game, which is awesome. And I mean, this thing, I mean, as you're seeing, guys, this thing's doing pretty well, for sure. Really curious to see how this game's gonna go with the future. I mean, dude, obviously having 4 skill trees is very nice. It's gonna add a lot more replayability, because this is obviously the first time we've gotten new skill trees since the game came out, which is obviously pretty insane, dude. But definitely very good. I definitely would rather having the 4 skill trees rather than a new Vault Hunter, because then, you know, I have to make one, level them up, and yeah, I ain't trying to do all that. Much rather just, you know, load it and have new skill trees right off the rip. G, you know what I'm trying to tell you. Also, dude, we're doing a relatively good job at not having to worry about not having forge or something for the road, which is pretty nice, dude. I would have thought with this gun, you know, that would have hurt us a little bit, but that +2 in the redistribution is just really helpful, dude. Honestly, it really is. It's allowing us to consistently just put in the work and just put these enemies down, hold the trigger, and really never let up. As you can see, dude, we're just the recoil on this thing is starting to go like, whoa, up and down, ride them, baby. And you can see the chaining. It's pretty awesome. At max damage, you know, whenever we are holding the trigger down, you know, for the max 4 seconds, this, I mean, it's doing pretty well, dude. Like, for sure. And obviously we are playing on Mayhem 11, which is nice. Not to worry about any freeze tags or any buddy systems. Just let this thing cook. And yeah, we did. Let's go ahead, head over to the Malawan takedown, guys, and I'll see y'all over there. Let it be known, we are lighting everything on fire today, except for that dude, because he's immune. It's hard to kill someone when they're immune to fire with a flamethrower. Are you reflecting my bullets right now, G? No, you're getting cooked, my G. Yeah, so hop off. Oh, damn. Man, I feel like Russian offensive is such a, it's so iffy sometimes, dude. Russian offensive is so whack sometimes, I swear. I'm just gonna cooking. I'm cooking, I'm hopping an IB, I'm throwing all these nukes, and yeah. Now I didn't mean to radiation up, pal. Dude, we need to get a radiation flamethrower in this bitch stat. Who agrees with me? Who agrees? Excuse me. But I have cooking to do with my flamethrower, and yeah, y'all aren't stopping us from our destiny. Y'all can't hold it. Y'all just can't. I mean, y'all are seeing this thing, bro. This puppy is putting in some mad work. How's the Kraken door still not open yet? That's my question, though. What the hell? We need that Kraken door to open the fuck up, man. really gonna need that thing to open up. It should open up really soon. Okay, bet that up, bet that up. I'm gonna hop into Iron Bear too. Let's see, bro. Let's see. Let's see. Can we reach? We can. We can. All right, we're trying to cook. We're trying to cook through that armor, G's. Yeah, we're gonna put on a green monster for Wotan, dude. We're definitely gonna put on a green monster for Wotan. We're gonna make that happen. That's gonna be part of the plan. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, fellas, we're over here now. The Guardian, jeez. We're at the Malawan Bridge now, and yeah, dude, we're gonna try and go on a burn fest here, dude. Try and cook up the entire bridge, you know what I'm saying? We got frying to do, cooking to be done, roasting to do, and burning to commence. And that's what we're gonna try and do, man. We're gonna try and hold down this trigger and not go down as best as we can. And we're trying to get this thing just going on a roll, man. I mean, we got a lot of fire damage. Obviously, that's gonna be very, very important. I mean, it's a fucking flamethrower. Hello, gosh darn it. Like, duh. But yeah, dude, we really just want to have this thing going at all times, bro. Like, we're just constantly roaring, constantly spewing stuff. And honestly, the chaining on this thing is going to be very, very useful for sure. I would not run a Minesweeper with this thing whatsoever. I mean, it's a flamethrower. You're not really going to be hitting that many crits. Your grenades will, but your gun, your flamethrower, your your Hotfoot Teddy, it's not gonna get crits like, you know, like a typical auto rifle would. It's just not. So, yeah, definitely get yourself a Blastmaster, green monster for sure. And over a Minesweeper. At least with this gun in particular, dude. I mean, you know, you're just not going to really be doing that much critting. That's really all why, you know. Obviously, you know, fire, you know. I'd be using my max fire in the Skagden Minesweeper right now just for that extra fire damage. If our crits would be more useful. If we actually really could crit consistently with this thing, because we really can't. That's really the main issue why we're not using that Minesweeper. But I mean, even without it, dude, we're still able to do some decent cooking with this thing for sure. Although flamethrower heavyweights, they do pose a bit of a problem. It's hard to cook something that's immune to fire. You know, like, you ever try cooking a rock? Doesn't really work that well because, you know, it's hard to cook a rock. You know, that's kind of like how these enemies are. I mean, they're not, you know, they're not made of rock, but, you know, they're immune. Kind of like how rocks are immune to fire. If you really think about it, look at this dude. Oh, this is, okay, yeah, our IB sniped his ass, which is cool. I mean, okay, we've done a pretty decent job of getting rid of the bridge, so we'll go ahead and cook this dude down, and we'll go ahead and cut over to good old Wotan Schmotan for you guys. Yay. We are here at the Wotan Schmotan Smackdown of a century, and yeah, dude, we're gonna try and let this puppy rip. Yeah, we did throw on that green monster, by the way, y'all. I was not capping when I said that. I said that's something that we have to do, and yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, see, imagine if we didn't have a green monster, we would definitely be melting them a little bit slower, for sure. But we're still able to keep the consistency with this thing, which is very good, obviously. Oh wow, this thing has range. Holy crud, dude, look at that. Look at that range, man. That's awesome. That was not awesome. That low-key kind of hurt. Low-key, just low-key, not like high-key or anything. Oh, dude, I was totally expecting us to be able to put him down with that. I thought that we were going to be able to put him into his second phase, or second win. There we go. Sweet! Hey, where you going, bro? It's reaching from this distance? What? Okay, wow, yeah. Yeah, when it changed, bro, it locks. Holy shit. Okay, dude. I don't appreciate when I get up and immediately go right back down. Oh my god. Where did you come from? Dude, let me at least hop out of my Iron Bear before you knock me down. I really think that Moze should get like some sort of immunity when coming out of IB or some shit. Like, bro, that be happening all the time. Don't touch me. Where you think you're going, bitch? Where you the fuck think you're going, bitch? Think you're going, homie? You're done, son. Reach! Oh, I just, this thing was just reaching earlier, dog. Come on. What the hell? What? It's not reaching now? What is that? This thing was reaching earlier just fine. That's weak sauce, dude. What the fuck? No, that's a whiff. Yeah, it's better half. I get it. You like to run. Oh, lame. This guy. This guy right here, man. Screw you. You're annoying. You have no friends. Sit down. Get wrecked, noob. You're bad. Alright, dude. The Hotfoot Teddy. Pretty good. Pretty good. It has issues. It's not perfect. But it's definitely not bad, dude. Let's look at our setup real quick. Here is our old god. Here is our green monster. Real quick, we did switch. We did have a blast master on at some point. You know what I'm saying? With weapon crit, splash, and weapon damage. That one in the redistribution really coming in clutch. And then here is our fire rate mag size on our pearl, obviously. Recurring hex with 25% grenade thrown. And then our old god with incinerary, which is obviously pretty, you know, fire old god, fire, you know what I'm saying, on Moze. It's gonna wreck face. Here's our harmonious havoc, our big surplus, all that good jazz. Fired up, you know, for that increased fire rate. Harmonious havoc really does give us some good damage. And then our pearl, or our demolition woman tree. English is hard. Yeah, dude. We generally would spec 2 into Vampire, but because the way our setup was initially with that Blast Master, I didn't even put anything into it. But yeah, here is how everything is spec'd. And then here's our Shield of Retribution tree, Armored Infantry, you know what I'm saying, and then Max Dragon and Brass. Anyways, though, guys, that is going to just about wrap up the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, then make sure to drop your load on that like button and subscribe if y'all are new, guys. We do upload daily Borderlands 3 content, so that is something that you like, then yeah, make sure to subscribe. On the road to 6,000 subs, so yeah. Anyways, guys, hope y'all did enjoy the video. My name's Kree, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.